Hey, I've got this Deus tube in here, this calling on the ground here below. Got a gentleman who's made one of my videos asking a question about this big ID, and I guess he's trying to access using the hotkey to access the volume. Well, I'm going to show everybody here how my machine is working. Okay, I've got regular size ID. I guess I need to get something to sweep here. I've got regular size ID in this machine right now, and you can see it sort of flutter in there. Holding the right two keys blows up my ID. You can see that clearly. Now, if I hold this bottom left key to access my volume setting, notice I get a small ID. I'll do that again. See there? I've got a small ID, but when that screen times out, it goes back to big ID. And me accessing this over here, okay, and I'll even adjust it there. You see me adjusting it? Okay, and then I can let it time out, okay. And I still have my big ID. So I can go in here and then just back out of the volume adjustment. I still have my big ID. Now, the only way to get rid of that big ID, if you save the program like that, you know, you're going to have to alter it. But since this was not part of the deep high conductor program, when I turn it off, it'll go back to default setting. But you see, I went back to the regular ID, okay? So I don't know what he's really talking about here. But it will force the machine on the small ID momentarily when you access that screen right there. See that screen there? But as soon as that screen gets timed out or gets backed out of, you get back to your big ID. I hope this helps that gentleman.